Before you read it, we should probably tell you about...
No, darlings. Please, no spoilers.
But...
No spoilers!
Wow. Say hello to new meme favored by majority of bronies. Okay, I know what MLP staff is trying to do here, because friendship is magic won't last forever, and one day we will have to say goodbye to it, and that's why they want to speed up the progress of the characters. Yet it's still quite surprise for me to see Rarity starting a new shop in Manhattan after just a few episodes, while it took her 5 seasons to get her shop in Canterlot. Yet, by all means, that episode is not bad. But is it good? Absolutely. Is it great? Maybe, we'll see about that. Is it one of the best episodes of Season 6 so far? I have a bit of a problem with that. The best part of the episode is definitely its unique, for MLP standards, style of narration. The interview showing the different perspective of all the main 6 was a great move that brought something fresh and, in my opinion, helped a lot for the episode overall quality. The humor was also a good part, and I would be surprised if Sweep wouldn't get any remixes on fan arts. What actually made me resist to call it one of the best episodes of this season is the narration itself too, because what will be left if we remove that part of this episode? Honestly, a kind of predictable episode. The moment the main 6 entered the building and showed us that it's in the same raw state when Rarity bought it, already was a promise to have even more obstacles on the way. Besides that, what's with the ponies and doing everything last minute? Why they always are making preparations the same day the event is happening, just a few hours before, with no room when something goes wrong? That is a serious issue. Rarity, darling, I respect you, and I know you might be busy with your current business, but that is also your business. Couldn't you find any time a few days before that opening to at least clean up this place? But as I was saying, the shop in its raw state is just the beginning of all the disasters. Unorganized merchandise, raccoon family in back office, party club upstairs, and my personal favorite, landlord and his annoying daughter. Another one of those father of the year type who would do anything for his child and believe in anything his child says, and next day he keeps denying that his precious, good, innocent little kid committed a crime, and I've probably been watching too many CSI type shows. But I think you get my point. This guy forced Rarity to hire his underage daughter with no experience and fashion sense by blackmailing of raising the rent. Not just uncool, it's wrong and highly illegal. So, after Rarity deal with her problem her way,
What am I going to do?
she finally agrees she needs more help of her friend. It's time to divide and conquer. And I know they have a good intention, and I really appreciate their effort, but it's the second time they fall in the same trap they did way back in Castle Sweet Castle, but this time it's the other way around. Instead of making it how Rarity would like, the solution was to solve the problem their way. Besides, if she would want to make things her way, she would say it so. On the other hand, this is her shop and she might not like the rustic style. But at least they all realized how did they go wrong before everything was totally ruined and fixed it right in time. Further proof that ponies have a real issue with doing things last minute. Here they were lucky, but next time they might not. But before I went full on critiquing the episode, I actually point out things that are good. As I said, the style of narration is a great move. I also like the humor, another factor that makes this episode good. Probably the best example was a nice continuity callback to Too Many Pinkie Pie and One Missing Clone. I also like Rainbow Dash imitating Rarity. That's how you should do it. This and previous episode proves that using it as a short running gag is much better than as a big part of an episode with less humorous intention. Pretty much all the humorous parts were great, except Landlord Daughter. What was her name? Never mind. And some other times. Okay, most of the humor was great, but not all. Yet I'm still raising an eyebrow of how fast Rarity got her new shop in Manhattan. It's great that she's not locked in place after getting one in Canterlot, but it actually happened pretty fast. It's been just one season. Unless... this actually might prove my theory that there is almost a year gap between the one where Pinkie Pie knows and Killy remark. Okay, that's a long shot, but it's almost sure that about that almost a year gap. There's no other explanation how Cadence already gave birth to her baby. That would mean Rarity was able to save some incoming money from both her boutiques, which allow her to expand her business. Now it makes sense for me. You know what? Now I actually think this is a great episode. Not one of the best of season 6 so far, but still very good. What saved it for me is the way how the main fight fixed all the problems by turning them into their solutions. This appeals to me because that's close to my philosophy. Try finding positives in every situation. For me, that's also a very good moral, and I like that MLP is providing good life lesson along with the main moral. I might have a few issues with this episode, but hey, if it would be flawless, it would be boring to review. Besides, those issues are not as serious as in certain past episodes. The humor and the narration are great. Moral, even though recycled, is also a good part, and I even don't have that much of a problem with the fact how fast Rarity is opening her new shop. Gauntlet of Fire and Heartswarming Tale are still my favorite, but I like this one too, and might return to it few times. Definitely a strong entry, and one of the better comedic slice of life episode. I'm Sharpwit, and Sweep is the new Conga! Thanks for watching.